Hi, this is Jeannie Hermoso. I'm a published author on Amazon. I'm a self-published author on Amazon. I have 7 books, and I work or write mostly romance, contemporary romance, romantic comedies, but I do have 2 nonfiction books, and I think I'm going to be writing more nonfiction books as well. And yeah, so the topic for today would be what you need to do or what you need to know before you start writing. So I have my first published book on Amazon was in 2019, but before that I did study under the tutelage of Michelle Jackson. I was going to say Michael Jackson, no, Michelle Jackson. Anyway, she has one of the most basic ebook courses, how to make money with ebooks, which is amazing. I highly recommend it. And it's pretty affordable too if you're just starting into this thing. So what you need to know before you start writing a book. So the thing about writing a book and becoming a self-published author is that you do not become successful overnight. I mean, some people, they do find success right away, but this is a long-term thing, and you really have to think about, do you really want to be a writer for the long term, or do you just want to just write a book, just maybe one book, and that's it? Because there's a lot of you don't have to go through the self-publishing route. You can actually go other routes. There's vanity publishers. What it means is that you pay the money, they have the editor, and they can publish the books for you. It's kind of pricey though, but they do have editors, and I don't know, some of them may help with marketing, but if you just want to make that one single project and give to your friends, and that's it, if that's really what you want, it's called vanity publishing. There's a lot of companies that offer that, and there's even established companies that do offer that. I think Hay House, I wanted to go the Hay House route, but it just didn't feel right because I didn't want to get stuck in just self-help. But they do have that branch of their publishing arm, which is, writing books related to self-help, and you pay them and stuff like that, and you get all the support and the help you need. So the route that I am on is self-publishing, but mainly self-publishing on Amazon. What self-publishing means is that your books are going to be available on your ebook readers like Kindle, Nook, and Barnes & Noble, but for my particular journey, it's just Amazon, because I tried other routes, and it's just a lot. And you can do everything. You can go wide. By wide, I mean you can sell books in Barnes & Noble, Walmart, Amazon, and other. But my particular journey is just Amazon self-publishing. And so far, I've been satisfied. It fits my lifestyle. And I'm going to be on this journey for the long term because I love writing, and there's so many stories that I can come up in my head, and I need an outlet. So yeah, what you need to know is that you really have to decide that you really want to be in this for the long term, because it's not just a one-time only deal. Because someone actually approached me and then asked me oh, I just want to do this and do that, I just want to have this project and that's it. And I'm like, yeah, but that's just one book, because you can just self-publish on Amazon, just one book, and that's it. You can take that route. But this one, the path that I'm on, it's more of publishing books, if not every month, at least every quarter. And it's a lot of learning. It's not like, oh, I'll just do this one thing and that's it. No, it's a lot of learning. It's always a constant work in progress. You have to take a lot of courses. You have to be mentored. You have to read a ton of books on your genre, and you're always learning and evolving all the time. And also in my journey, I took several courses. I took, the ebook course, Making Money with eBooks course, and one of the best ones was Nick Stevenson's course. So I'm a student of that. I still have the content I can always review. It's a lot of information, and also have purchased like Pro Writing Aid, subscriptions, email marketing tools, and I actually have a subscription on Canva, so I can make my own social media advertising and stuff like that, like the projects, and like mock book covers. So it's a lot, but the thing is, don't be overwhelmed. If you really feel that this path is for you, I'm just providing you with the basic information on what I discovered along the way, which is just, start with writing that book, and when you're done with that book, and then start to look for avenues. Like in my case, so I'll explain my process. So I discovered Make Money with eBooks creator. She's a writer on Amazon, and she does this, I think, full time, she said. So anyway, what she told me, and I think the best advice that anyone has ever given me, which is, she said, start ugly. What it means is just write. Even with the typos, don't edit yet. Edit when you're done with the book. And then after you're done with the book, then figure out the next step. And then after that, figure out the next step after that, and after that, and after that. And I just ran away with her advice, which is the best advice I was ever given, which is just write that book and then figure out the rest along the way. And that has been my journey. It's like, so I signed up for her e-course, and then she had we would meet up online, and I would ask questions, and she was very accommodating. And then, there's information there on okay, you finished your book. Now, how do you upload your book on Amazon? And then this is what you do. And then after you've done it, how do you make a book cover? Purchase a book cover on Fiverr, make it yourself, or hire a great book cover editor, or book cover creator, or whatever, And then after that, it's you see a lot of typos, buy an editing software. You can get the one for free, Grammarly, and I think I used a Pro Writing Aid, and then that's it. And then you need you don't want to use just Microsoft, then buy Scrivener, which is a tool that helps you in writing your book and organizing it. So I bought it. It's just certain tools along the way, and now you've published your book and there's no sales. So what do? You hire maybe a book coach, or you join a group, a mastermind group for marketing, or you go to join Amazon Ad School, which I'm a student of. And then after that, there's just so many steps along the way. And the best advice that I can give you, if you really feel yes, this is for me, If you feel that you are just drawn creatively to write books, put your stories to paper, or you're just drawn to that for some reason, and then the best advice I can give you is just start doing it. But if you're just one of those people that like, I just want to try it out, yes, there are other avenues, which is, you can just publish one book and that's it. Or you can, as I mentioned, a vanity publishing company, which is they publish your book project for you. And maybe that's your path. But you have to figure out first, is the self-publishing journey for you? Are you drawn to it? Will you do whatever it takes to make it? And that's it. That's the most basic things you need to ask yourself. Self-assessments, if you like to call it that. And you start with that. But I am like a student of Michelle Jackson, and I just love her mindset. And she just told us, her students, she just said, please just write that book and figure out the process, what's next along the way. And that's the best advice ever. And anyway, thank you for listening. So if you are already in the self-publishing industry and you want to be interviewed, you want to help out, so I can learn from you, and other people listening to this podcast can learn from you as well, email me at homeofgenie@gmail.com, homeofgenie@gmail.com. I'm sorry. And anyway, if you are a listener and you have a question, do send it in, because that could be the next podcast episode as well. And who knows, if you have a question, I might even have you interview you, so we can figure out what needs to be done if you're just starting out in the self-publishing journey. Anyway, just email me, homeofgenie@gmail.com. And thank you very much. Bye-bye.